You know that feeling, right? You're maybe washing the car or trying to water the garden,
Uh,
and then bam, the hose connector just gives up. Total blowout. Suddenly you're soaked, the connector's useless, and you're just standing there thinking, seriously, again, is there anything better?
mm.
It's such a common thing, and that's exactly what we're getting into today.
It really is. And that's why a listener pointed us to Notes on Home Improvement, Part 94. It only came out July 8th, 2025, so it's fresh. And it hits this exact nerve, the durability problem with standard garden hose connectors, or maybe the lack of durability. But it also talks about a potential fix, this thing called a hose repair coupling.
Okay, a hose repair coupling. Right. So our mission then is to figure out what makes this one tick. Is it actually going to hold up to like everyday use? The stuff you'd actually do. We're basically trying to see if this is the answer we've all been looking for, just like the person writing those notes. Will it stop the surprise showers?
Well, the source gets pretty specific about the design, which is helpful. It's not just theory. These couplings are built to either join two hoses or, fix a leak in one, and they seem designed to tackle why the old ones fail. It mentions a large kind of ribbed or knurled exterior.
Gripped for grip, I guess.
Exactly. For grip, especially when your hands are wet or covered in mud. It makes it easier to tighten properly by hand. And then complementing that, it talks about actual screws, often brass or stainless steel. These clamp down on the hose from the outside.
Okay, so a better grip plus screws for clamping. But isn't the real weak spot usually inside where the seal happens?
That's precisely where this design gets interesting, according to the notes.
Yeah.
Inside, there's what it calls an EPDM elastomeric gasket. It's not just any rubber. EPDM is apparently much better against sunlight, UV rays, and temperature changes.
Ah, so it won't get brittle and crack like the cheap plastic ones often do.
That seems to be the idea. It should stay flexible and keep its seal longer. And when you tighten those outer screws, this internal gasket compresses around the hose. It creates this really tight seal by pushing inwards from all sides, a radial compression seal, the source calls it.
Radial compression. Okay, so it squeezes evenly all the way around.
Yeah, unlike, say, an old crimp fitting that just pinches one spot really hard. That pinch point can weaken over time and eventually leak or burst. This sounds like it spreads the pressure out, using the hose's own material to help make the seal watertight.
Okay, I think I get it. So this dive into the notes on home improvement suggests this coupling tackles the usual problems head on. The sun damage, the sudden bursts from weak points, it uses tougher materials and, well, a smarter way to seal it. It sounds less like just patching a problem and more like a genuine upgrade in how it works.
That's the takeaway. So for you, just trying to get stuff done around the house, this seemingly tiny part, the connector, could actually make a big difference. Less frustration, more reliability, no more dodging unexpected sprays.
Yeah, it really shows how focusing on these small everyday items can actually improve things quite a bit. Solving those little annoyances matters.
It does, and it kind of makes you think, which I suspect was the point in the notes too. If someone put this much thought into making a better hose connector, something so basic, what other simple, maybe overlooked things in our daily lives could really use a similar rethink? A truly better design.
That's definitely something to keep in mind next time you're tackling a project.